Welcome to the Justice Pro Network's Daily Deep Dive in 5, where we amplify stories of advocacy, impact, and justice. I'm Aisha.
And I'm Aiden. We've got a packed show today, covering everything from AI and law firms to immigration success stories and political developments. Let's dive right in.
First up, we're exploring how automation is transforming law firms. There's been a lot of talk about AI replacing lawyers, but that's not exactly accurate, is it, Aiden?
Not at all. The goal of automation isn't to replace attorneys, but to help them work more efficiently. Many firms are starting with automating client intake processes, which reduces manual data entry and improves client experience.
It's important to note that automation and AI are actually different things. Automation handles consistent, repeatable tasks, while AI shines in variable circumstances, like personalizing client communications.
What's interesting is that about 30% of small law firms don't even use case management software yet. That's a huge opportunity for small practices to close operational gaps and compete with larger firms.
For attorneys hesitant about automation, experts recommend starting with an audit of existing processes. Identify consistent workflows that could be streamlined before jumping into automation.
The legal sector is definitely behind other industries in tech adoption, but that's changing. A blend of AI and automation could redefine how law firms operate through data analysis, document generation, and client service. It really is. This client's journey began over a decade ago when she moved to the United States and started a family. After marrying a U.S. citizen, she acquired a 2-year green card and successfully went through the removal of conditions process.
What makes this story particularly touching is that even after facing divorce, she remained determined to secure citizenship, especially to reunite with her adult daughter in Nigeria.
The legal team filed her application in October 2024, and just a few months later, she completed her interview successfully. Her oath ceremony took place in March.
This story comes at an important time in immigration policy. The current environment remains conducive for immigrants seeking naturalization, which should encourage others in similar positions to pursue citizenship.
Now, let's turn to politics. Scott Jennings has been making headlines lately for his potential Senate aspirations. Once known for suggesting Hulk Hogan as a replacement senator, he's now positioning himself for Mitch McConnell's Kentucky seat.
He's certainly been clear about his intentions, saying, "If the president wants me, I'll run." His alignment with Trump has significantly increased his visibility within Republican circles.
This raises interesting questions about the future of the Republican Party and politics in general. We're seeing more celebrity and personality-driven candidates. Could this trend appeal to younger voters who might feel more engaged by charismatic figures?
While that may be true, there are concerns about how this affects serious governance. Political analysts worry that the blending of entertainment and politics might lead to overlooking critical issues like civil rights, immigration reform, and labor rights.
For legal professionals, especially those in immigration law and civil rights, these political shifts could have real implications. They're often the first line of defense against policies that impact vulnerable populations.
Attorneys should remain vigilant about candidates who emphasize personal charisma over legislative experience, as this could potentially undermine the integrity of our institutions.
That's right. As the political landscape evolves, legal professionals may need to adapt their strategies to address new challenges, strengthen coalitions, and continue advocating for a just society.
And that wraps up today's episode of the Justice Pro Network's Daily Deep Dive in 5. We've covered automation in law firms, an inspiring immigration success story, and political developments with Scott Jennings.
Thanks for joining us today. We're Aiden
and Aisha, bringing you stories of advocacy, impact, and justice from the Justice Pro Network. Join us tomorrow for another Daily Deep Dive in 5.